Hi friends, welcome back. Today I have a fun craft for us to do. We are going to be making these really pretty colorful sun catchers, and you can make it with just pretty much what I think you might have around the house. So let me show you what you're going to need and then we'll get started on this project. So the first thing that you're going to need is a trash bag to cover your work surface. You're also going to need some glue. I have white glue and I also have clear glue. You can use either one. The one that I used with white glue, it looks like this. And when you hold it up to the light, it looks really pretty. It looks like stained glass. Well, kind of an effective stained glass. It's a light shine, so it looks really pretty. The one with the clear glue looks like this. And of course, it's much more colorful. What I did was I cut mine to make it into the shape of a heart. When I did that, it folded over. If you don't cut out a shape, it doesn't fold up like this. So if you just leave it in a circular pattern, it will look a lot prettier than that. You are also going to need some toothpicks, some string, a hole punch, some scissors, and of course some food coloring, whatever colors you like, and some lids that you have around the house. I have just some old lids that I had. This is to my Vegenaise jar. This is to a lid to one of my juices from Creation, and I have a candle top. You can use yogurt lids, you can use hummus lids, whatever lid you have on hand. Alright, but I do suggest using a lot of lids because when you start playing with this, it's super fun and you're going to want to make more, and pretty soon you'll just have like all these lids all over your kitchen table that are covered in glue and food coloring because it's really fun. Alright, so let's get started. So the first thing you're going to do is pour some white glue or clear glue, whichever you want, into one of your lids. And I'm going to go ahead and use the white glue because that pretty much is the kind of glue that everybody has on hand. And just pour it into the inside of your lid so that the rim will catch the glue and it won't spread all over your table. And you want enough to cover the bottom of the lid, but not so thick that it's going to take forever to dry, because I got so impatient when these things were drying. They take about 2 days to dry. And they're so pretty, and I kept poking it and touching it, thinking it was dry, and it just seemed like it was taking forever for it to dry. So be patient. It does take about 2 days to dry, but it's worth it. And I don't recommend that you leave them over by your toaster to dry. Put them somewhere away from anything that can drop into the glue, because the first day I had mine over by the toaster drying, and yeah, it ended up with some toast crumbs in it. So put it someplace where it is out of the way and it can dry without catching anything for about 2 days. Okay, I think that we've got a good, nice covering on here. So that's what it looks like. Which is a nice layer of glue. And the next thing you're going to do is choose your food coloring. Whatever colors you want. I think I'm going to use, this is like a orangey color, some yellow, maybe some blue, and some red. And just put a couple drops into your glue. Can they see this okay, honey? Oh, I just got it everywhere. Well, now I'm going to start looking like stained glass too. So I have a lot of red in my glue, and this is a peach color. And you don't need a lot of food coloring because you're going to be spreading the colors out to make a pretty design. Let's put some blue. And the last color is yellow. I think I'll put that one in the middle. So you can always go back and add color, but you can't remove color. So it's kind of nice to start with just a little bit of color, and then you can add some if you want more. All right, next is your toothpick, and you are going to make a design. Now when you're making your design, you don't want to mix all over, because the colors will just blend together and they'll get muddy and you won't have a nice pattern where all those colors just kind of pop. So just start dragging your toothpick through the colors and make a really pretty pattern. And you can get swirls, maybe some circles, and you can see the colors. They kind of blend together, but they're also staying separate, and that's kind of the effect that you're going for. Just kind of pull a little bit of the color through the glue to get that really pretty stained glass effect. Isn't that pretty? And once this sets out on your counter for a couple days, the colors still will blend together, and you'll actually have a much broader spectrum of the colors. Let me show you. This is one that I did earlier. You can see that this is a mixture of the white and the clear glue. And you can see how the colors, they even blended more together. And this is one that we did with just some clear glue. And that's going to take a while for that one to dry. This is the one that I did 2 days ago, and this is with white glue. And all the colors blended even more together. So even though it looks like right now those are thin lines, the lines will get thicker after a while. So once these have been on the counter and they've dried for 2 days and they're ready to be pulled off the container, that's what you do. Just take and lift it off of your lid, and you're going to have these little fragments on the side, and that's where you use your scissors and just kind of clip off those extra little pieces, so you have a nice smooth shape. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just kind of want the general shape of a circle. And you can also, if you don't have like a lot of lids, you can also use aluminum foil. Take a shape like maybe a vase that you have, like a square vase, and put aluminum foil onto your work surface. Put the vase on top of the aluminum foil, form the aluminum foil around the vase, take the vase off, and then you'll have the shape of that square or rectangular vase in your aluminum foil. Then take the aluminum foil, put it on a cookie sheet, because you'll need something to hold the aluminum foil once you pour the glue in, and that can be your container for your glue. And you'll just, the dog just shook the camera, and you'll just pour your glue in there, let it set for 2 days, and just keep going like you normally are doing with this project. Okay, so now we have trimmed the edges of our shape, and we are going to take our hole punch and punch a hole in it, just like so. And take some string, a little bit, make a loop, and loop that through the hole. And there you go. And then you can tie this anywhere you want, in your bedroom, in the kitchen, anywhere where there's some light and you can catch the sun shining through it. And I just want to let you guys know, I just went out, I had to go run an errand, and I was in my car driving up the street, and as I was driving up the street, I saw in some windows the coffee filter butterflies, the project that we did last week. And I just want to let you know that I saw them, they're beautiful, and it makes me so happy that you're enjoying the crafts. So just keep your eye on this, on our this channel, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, because we will be posting more crafts, and there's also a lot of fun things for you grown-ups to do too. So take care, and I will see you very soon. Bye.